Good morning students. Yesterday we have talked about the SDLC models and the type of SDLC model, under which we have studied only one model, that is your waterfall model. Students, I have told you about the waterfall model. Now in waterfall model also there are two types of categories, that is basic waterfall and iterative waterfall. See, basic waterfall model is what? In which we cannot go back to any phase of the model, in which the user cannot update or change any requirement in between the phases. Once the product is ready, only then it will be delivered to the user. But in case of iterative waterfall, in iterative is what? Going back. So in this, what happened from design phase? How many phases are there? First was requirement. Initially it was feasibility study, planning, requirement, designing, implementation, designing, coding and testing, implementation, and last is your maintenance. Okay. Now in iterative waterfall model, from designing phase we can go back to the previous phase. Suppose the user, or you can say the developer who is constructing the model, if he finds that the design is not good, okay, or if he finds if there is any error during implementation, then he can go again back to the previous phase. Because suppose till designing phase we have constructed our model, and that design I have showed to my manager, but manager is not satisfied with that design. So he will tell us some amendments which we have to do in the design phase. So in iterative waterfall model, the iterations are possible, means going to the previous phase is possible from the designing phase. Okay, and again after designing it is what? The coding phase, implementation phase. In coding and implementation, suppose if any error comes, then again that error has been resolved by the tester. Clear? Now next comes the prototype model. Now what is a prototype? Listen here. Prototype, you can say it is a dummy, okay, or you can say a sample. There are two meanings of prototype, or you can say a blueprint. We have dummy, sample and blueprint. These three meanings are the of prototype model. Now we can see here the steps of the prototype model. First is requirement gathering. See, phases are all same in every model, because steps are same. Initially we have to do the feasibility study, we have to do the planning, then come the requirement gathering. Now what happened in requirement gathering? Now the product which we want to make, the software or the website which we want to make, or any application, first we have to gather all the requirements, that what all we need or what all we require while making our any application or any website. Requirement is gathered. Next is quick decision, or you can say quick design, or it can be quick design. अब क्या करा हमने? फटाफट से we have made the rough design of the website, or you can say of the any application. You can say this here quick design will be in handwritten form. In one page I have designed my website, like here will be the login page, here will be the sign up page, here will be the any logo of my website. Okay, so in the handwritten document I have made the quick design. Now this quick design is what? It is a sample. We can say this is the sample, or we can say this is the prototype, or we can say this is the blueprint. Okay, so these are the sample of the quick design. Now here it is what written? Prototype development. We have developed the prototype. After the quick design, there are again step build prototype. We have built the prototype. Next, customer evaluation of prototype. Now in this case, in waterfall model, once the whole product has been developed, we have delivered that product to the user. But in case of prototype model, what we will do? First, we will build the prototype. After building my sample, after building my blueprint, I will show that sample to my user. Okay.
लाइट बंद हो गई.